We'll see. Good morning! Welcome to another installment of Cooking with Turtle. Hopefully the Wi-Fi holds today. I have it like part Wi-Fi and like filling in the gaps with my my data. But hopefully we won't use a lot of data because, you know, I like to use data once in a while, not besides streams. My mic is sort of low. Interesting. I don't know how I fixed that one. Basically, I think I just have to yell louder, which I'm sure won't be an issue whatsoever. But yeah. So welcome. No, never mind. Okay. Yeah, no, it's probably just me not talking loud at first or being too far. But okay, so welcome to another Cooking with Turtle stream. As you saw by the title, I'm going to be a basic white girl today, and I'm going to make pumpkin spice stuff because it's fall time and it's fun to do those things. No, but really, I found this really cool recipe that my friend sent to me at work, and it looked really legit. She made it and it worked really well, so I want to try it for myself and see how it goes. So we're going to be making pumpkin spice and cream cheese frosting cupcakes, which is, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. I'm excited for it. No pumpkin spice latte. No, I know. I haven't quite evolved to that level of like basic fall white girl yet. Like I'm working on it. We're getting there. So one step at a time. But yeah, so we are pretty much ready to go. I have all my ingredients here. So as we saw in the preview, I have all the stuff that we need here. Basically, actually this one kind of uses quite a bit of stuff compared to like the last few. Especially when it comes to like, you know, you gotta make frosting and then you gotta make a little like sugar topping. You look great, by the way. Thank you. Better than not. I am a little stuffy, so I'm sorry if I sound a little nasally or whatever. I basically have been fighting, I don't know if it's allergies or cold or whatever the hell, but for the past week it's just been like this epic battle of like germs in my body. So, hopefully it'll sort itself out within the next day or two. So, let's get started because, you know, I don't want to sit here and blab. As much as I'd love to sit here and talk all day, I could absolutely do that. We should probably get this show on the road. So first thing I did was I, had my, cupcake sheet pan and I put little, like, pumpkin colored, muffin tops in there, or muffin bottoms, I guess. Muffin papers. I don't know what you call them. Anyway, I put some in there. You could easily just grease the sheet and not use these either, which is also an alternative, but I just had them, so I might as well use them. I think they're from like last year, to be honest. I set my oven. You can't see right now, but it's preheating. I set it at 400 degrees, so this recipe does not take very long to cook. It only takes about 20 minutes, so you can set it pretty high, so it'll cook pretty quickly. But yeah, so it's pretty standard in terms of a recipe. It's not too complicated. You mix the dry stuff, you mix the wet stuff, you put it together, mix it all up, put it in the thing. So it's not too hard. This recipe only makes around, I think, 12, and they're pretty small. So if you wanted to make more, or you wanted to make larger muffins, or cupcakes, sorry. Ugh, I'm dying. You would have to double the recipe. So if you're going to do that, a lot of this... The annoying part about this recipe is a lot of it is, like, weighted. I don't see any pumpkins. There's one in the corner over there, like, way over there. I don't know if you see it. Right there. There's one in the corner there. That's about the extent of my... I got, like leaves and shit. It's kind of fall-like, you know? But, I don't have my fall decor out, so sorry. But yeah, so basically, if you wanted to make more, you would have to obviously double up this recipe. Some of it is weighted. Like, I find that the frosting, it's really weird because, like, the actual recipe itself, they use, like, actual measuring things, like ounces and cups and whatever. But then, as soon as they get to the end of the frosting, they're like, 2 pounds of this! And it's like, oh, I don't have a weight scale. Like, it feels bad. So I kind of have to wing it at the end, but I'm sure we can figure out frosting. It's not usually that big of a deal. But without further ado, let's get started on the recipe because, you know, that's what you guys came to see. So I'll put you guys over here for now. I can place you guys nicely. Sweet. This is kind of nice. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more up. You guys are literally lying on a bed of fruit, so don't mind that. Okay, so, we are going to prepare the dry mix first. So basically we're going to put in the flour, the sugar, baking powder, the spices, and the salt together in a bowl. And then we're going to put the other stuff into another one, and then we're going to mix it together. I have my bowl here, all ready to go. I'm going to melt my butter in this bowl like we normally do. And then we'll move on to the other stuff. Again, the butter, they tell me in the recipe that I need 2.5, 4 tablespoons of butter, which seems like a really weird measurement. Like, normally it's like half a cup. I don't know what 4.5 cups, tablespoons is supposed to be. Like, I couldn't measure it out, but like, screw that. I'm not going to do that because I'm too lazy, but I do have my measuring cups and my measuring things. You have already melted my heart. Oh, the puns are real. The butter puns are real. The cooking puns begin. But yeah, who's excited for like fall time? American have weird butter measurements. Yeah, American measurements use like cups and teaspoons and stuff, whereas most of the rest of the world use like ounces and like actual like weight measurements. So it's pretty hard, and it's pretty I was gonna say not fucked up, but it's pretty hard to like try to like translate that sometimes. Like, especially in my case where like I don't have like a kitchen scale. So, like, I have to, like, just kind of, like, wing the measurements, basically. But you don't have fall where you live? Really? You don't have fall? Is it just, like, eternal summer or winter? I mean, it depends on where you live, sorry. It's fall time here. I don't know how you guys feel about fall and winter. I'm not a fan of winter. Don't like it. Not a big fan. But, I mean, it happens. I have to get over it. I have no choice, really. But I don't know how you guys feel about it, but let's see. We need 4 tablespoons of this shit? This is 1 tablespoon. Okay. Could you pull up your sleeves? I did. We're good. We good. I washed my hands. Pull up the sleeve. We're good. Typical woman in the kitchen? Typical woman, no, but in the kitchen, probably correct. I would definitely not consider myself a typical woman by any means. That's a little bit more than 1 teaspoon, I would think. It's like 1.5. We have only 2 seasons, summer and raining. That's like the joke we make here about our seasons, basically. Like, we have 2 seasons too. It's winter and construction, which is basically the summertime. Because, like, that's all, and they do all the construction work. I'll say that's like 1.5, I guess. So we'll do another 1.5. We'll make that 3. And then we'll do 1 more. Make it 4. Might be a little bit overly buttery, but fuck. You can't go wrong with more butter, guys. But, yeah. So, yeah, that. So we got our butter here. I'm just going to heat it up a little bit. It's hard to... In this recipe, they actually say you should smash it together. They don't say that you should actually, like, heat it up. But, I mean, I'm going to heat it up because I'm too lazy to, like, do anything about it. But yeah. Just 1 second here. There we go. Changing my settings there. Woo! That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. But yeah, so, we'll heat that up. How many seconds should be enough? I would recommend it anyway. It's going to make your life a lot easier. But you can choose to smash it out if you'd like. That's on your own prerogative. We'll need the rest of it for later for the frosting, so we'll have to keep it around. Excuse me. Germiness. Where are the doggos? Doggos are around. They're hanging out. Little Asher's in his crate over here. He's munching on a bone. He's having a fun time. Bryn's just over there kind of spying from a distance. So they're pretty calm, which is nice for once. I'll take it. Doesn't happen very often, for sure. Alright. So I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit, kind of get throw... We don't need it right yet. Like I said, I'm going to make the dry mix first, but I figured I'd just, like, heat that up now and just get it over with. So I can just leave it and have it. So we'll put that there. Dry mix. So we're going to have... For the dry mix, we have flour, sugar, baking powder. We have a couple spices. We have some salt. Those are most of the basic... It's pretty simple, like, typical baking stuff, so it's not too hard to find and or do. They know they'll be nice because they get pumpkin spice cupcakes. Yeah, pretty much. They'll probably get a bite at very least, so they're probably pretty excited for that. Pumpkin spice. Marthius, what's going on? Pumpkin spice. I know, I've unleashed my inner white girl, my inner fall white girl. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I had pumpkin spice tea last night while I went out for supper, and like I was like, it's here, it's happening. But can't help it, guys. I'm sorry. All right, stop friggin' around here. Stop friggin' around. You had a troll amongst you. Yeah, I know. I don't think I can actually mod from this. Maybe not. But, I'm not sure. I've been trying to, like, do it, but I don't think I can. I don't know if I don't know if I can actually add mods when I'm on the app. I'm sure. I don't know. I've never actually tried it. I don't know if the commands would actually work that way. Where the hell is my sifter? Okay. Hang on, I gotta find my sifter. I'm just kind of hoping that a mod shows up and takes care of it. Pumpkin spice. Dave Rodriguez. Ugh, pumpkin spice, I know. Gross. White girl fall things. I'm not a troll and you've been gnomed. Well, I mean, you know, that's a better race than a troll, I would say. But yeah, so I have my sifter now. I'm going to sift some flour in there. But yeah, part of me kind of wanted to do the pumpkin spice thing just to be a troll because I knew people would be super triggered about it. Like, oh my god, you're such a typical basic girl. Nah, nah, nah. Yep. And I do it to piss you off. What the hell? Oh, 1 cup of flour. Okay, I was like, where the hell is it? Alright, so 1 cup of flour. Make a giant mess. This is where the messes start because I'm a giant freaking animal when it comes to cooking. Teasing me with food. I mean, you could turn the stream off if it's too much of a tease, too much of a problem, but you know, up to you. It's too much to handle. I'm a turtle. It's true. I mean, it's only fitting, right? Can you guys hear the music in the background, by the way? I don't know if you can or not. Just put the soft, kind of ambiance. But no, okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just was wondering if you actually could hear it or not. And now. It's because I'm too loud. It's fine. Like I said, it's actually probably for the best because then I can't get, like, flagged. Alright, so sifted that. 1 cup of flour. Let's see. Flour, we gotta put half a cup of sugar. I'm gonna put this butter away before I knock it over or some shit. Oh boy. The hell? Oh, it's getting crispy. No, not my sugar. So we got half a cup of sugar coming in. The only thing, there's only one actual ingredient I had to substitute. so it feels bad, but it's because I did not have what they needed for it, so kind of have to wing it. Sorry. It'll still be fine. It's just sucks that you have to kind of do a substitute. Feels bad, man. It's funny too because I went to the store. What was it, yesterday? And I thought I got everything I needed. I was like, sweet, I got all my ingredients. I'm fucking ready. Let's do this. And then I get home and I look at the recipe and I forgot something. And I was like, I don't want to go back to the store. Fuck that. Nope, not doing it. So I didn't go back. So, too bad. Too bad. It'll work anyways. It just won't be as great. It'll be like a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. Obviously. Okay, next. Flour, sugar, baking powder. Baking powder. Put that shit in. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. As always, I'll link the recipe in the description when I put it up on YouTube. I always put these videos up on YouTube after I'm done. So, once it's up on YouTube, I'll post the recipe to it so you guys can make it yourselves if you're so inclined. Obviously. If you get ambitious or whatnot. So 2 teaspoons, right? Yeah. Yeah, here you go. You can sift this stuff too. It turns out a little bit better if you sift all the stuff, but I just get lazy and I don't feel like it, so. I sift the main part, which is the flour and the sugar, but then the rest I just kind of dump in there because it's just a little bit anyway. Alright, so then we're going to put our spices. So this, yeah, cocaine. That's my secret. Don't tell anyone. So for this recipe, we have a couple spices that we put in. So, because, like, pumpkin spice itself is, like, they try to, like, market it as a spice, but it's actually just a mixture of a bunch of spices. I know, it's, you know, the secret's out. I'm sorry. So we got cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and salt, basically. It's easy. Flour. I have multiple flours. Would you like a flour? Flour. But yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna put in our spices here. I do have some of them in little containers, but I just took out the bags because it would be easier. Da, 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 da. Yeesh. How's it going this morning, Marcus? Are you going to be streaming later? I imagine so. Usually you stream at 11, so it'd actually be almost your streaming time, my friend. From my experience. Half a teaspoon, okay. Half a piece. Yes, indeed. Fun, fun. Good times. That's a good time. Marcus is a good dude, so you guys should check him out if you don't already. Just saying. Do I have half a teaspoon? Nope. Yes. Alright, so now we're going to add our other spices. We have 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. So 1.5 teaspoon of cinnamon. I don't think Marcus will be streaming pumpkin spice cupcakes, but, you know, I'm sure he can make up for it. So 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. I mean, me and Marcus actually, like, end up basically streaming the same thing, so I can vouch for the man. Sexy sax Gwen streamer, yeah, but pretty much would be correct. So today we get rid of pumpkin. I actually kind of wanted to make it a meme, and instead of writing pumpkin spice like normal, write pumpkin as in like Sir Pumpkin, just to be like a troll, but he wouldn't even be up at this point, so it's not like he could see it. So ground nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I was going to be a troll, but oh well. I can only do so much. And then ginger, 1/4 teaspoon. I could still be a troll. I could very well. You're probably right. And some ginger. Alright, so. And I did put my salt. So that's all of our spices. As you can see, bam. Pretty standard spicy. Whoop. Sorry guys, dropped you guys. This happens at least 3 times a stream, so don't worry. He won't see it if he's dead. Good point. He won't know if he's dead. So now we gotta mix this up. Look, I'm gonna prove I can be annoying. Watch this. Oh, please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. I believe. Don't worry. I do not underestimate your powers of being annoying. Trust me. That is not something I doubt of Twitch. There is nothing in question. Motion sickness, yeah. It's like a roller coaster ride. I should have put a disclaimer on it. Alright, so I mixed this up a little bit. It's nice and floofy. So now we're going to work on our wet mixture, I guess. And then we'll mix it together. So we'll put this away somewhere where I don't drop it. Put the sifter over here. Don't need that. So I got another bowl. The orange bowl of destiny. Alright, so we're putting the butter in. Big money. Oh boy. Making me rich. Can't wait. I won't have to cook anymore. I can hire somebody to do my cooking streams for me. Oh boy. Living the dream. Alright, so butter's in. We're going to be putting the pumpkin mixture, the milk, the egg, the vanilla, and then we're going to mix it. Why is Link on top of the fridge? Because if he's not at a high enough altitude off the ground, the dogs grab him and try to eat him. So, it's for his own protection, really. Plastic spoon with that, did he? Hey, come on now. You don't know. Shit in Canada is, like, relatively affordable, right? Today I learned I cannot use the can opener. There we go. Link is yummy. Yeah, exactly. Link is tasty. According to my puppies. Yeah, everything I basically own that's like of any value I have to put up on a shelf because, you know, if I don't, they eat it. So that's why things are up on the shelves. Right, Breeding? There's one of them. Speaking of doges. Here she is. Hi, Breenie. Are you gonna help me cook things? Didn't think so. Alright. Hiya. Hey! Get away from there! Get away from the butter, you! I like your dead feel sarcasm. It's refreshing. I mean, I try to be as realistic and as, you know, real as possible. Excuse me. Down. I try to be as real as possible, you know, try to make things a little entertaining for you guys. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's not everyone's cup of tea. I believe for the pumpkin mixture, we were supposed to put a cup of it. I kind of want to put more, but, you know, whatever. Here it is. So, I opened the pumpkin puree. Oh god, this is so gross. Bryn! Thank you. She's like, oh shit. I crossed the line. Give food, woman, basically. Yeah. That's all I'm good for to them. Yeah, anytime I cook anything, she's always like right in my grill, so I'm used to it. She's always up in the happenings. I mean, that's just dogs, though. Dogs like food. They like begging for food. As she's doing right now. I feel like I want to use more than just like a cup. I'll use like a cup and like a quarter. Just layer it on there real good, right? That's a cup. We want the pumpkin-y action and full pumpkin-y action. I actually wanted to use like legit pumpkins, like make actual pumpkin puree, but fuck that. I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. No time for that. It's a lot of work, actually. You know where the woman belongs, don't we? Yeah, I mean, totally. That's what the internet taught me. Yeah, so I'll just put this aside for now. We might need it later, if probably not, but put it away so Bryn doesn't need it. Yeah, you little fuckball. If there's anything that the internet has taught me is that women do not belong on the internet. Let me see. Okay, so we got our pumpkin. We got some milk, some egg, and some vanilla. Is this for real? Get down. So we have egg. Reddit. Oh, fuck. Don't even get me started on fucking Reddit, man. This is why I don't like actually actively do things on Reddit. I like browse Reddit like at work, but I don't actually do anything on Reddit. Get down. Would you stop? So milk, vanilla, egg. Okay. So for the substitute I was talking about earlier, you're supposed to have a can of condensed milk. So like the Eagle brand shit, whatever. I don't have that currently because I forgot. Okay, Bryn, you're getting out of control here. Leave the butter alone. Yeah. Bryn is a pumpkin spice fiend. Yeah, look at her. Look at this little thing. She's not quite tall enough to make it, but she's freaking certainly trying. It's hard to get down. Alright, so basically... No, Bryn. So basically, what was I gonna say? I forget now, because Bryn keeps distracting me. Yeah, don't get me started on Reddit. I browse it, that's about the extent of my Reddit, experience. So, yeah, okay. No, wait, Eagle brand, yeah. I don't have condensed milk, so I'm going to try to, like, mix in a little bit of cream and a little bit of, like, just my almond milk, because that's all I have. Sorry. It's not going to be as, like, rich and creamy as, like, the normal cupcakes would, so I would recommend using the condensed milk if you have it, but I forgot to get it at the store, so. Oops. Can I follow you? You're going to ban me like the other 20 people. I'll think about it, and I'll get back to you, but for now, I'll let you follow. But, let's see here. I have some cream. I think it's 1 cup, right? Oh, no. Did I put it down? Half a cup of evaporated milk. Oh. Yeah, I'll put it under my panel of judges for review. Bryn, get down. Pumpkin poggers, pumpkin poggers. Dance tree. It's the pumpkin spice stream. Cheer 99.90. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enabling my culinary pursuits. You're not being stealthy. Stop. Oh, see, look, I bought this while you were gone with that 99 cents. Literally pumpkin subs. I mean, yeah. It'll help me do cooking things if you do. To be honest, I've been meaning to, like, do more, like, cooking streams. I just haven't really gotten a chance. It's more of a time thing than an actual, like like cost or thing or whatever. Like I don't mind like getting cooking stuff and making it. It's just that I don't always have time to do it. Plus, like I only have so much data on my phone, and my phone tends to be shite on Wi-Fi, so I have to work around that a little bit. Where is the leak? It's in my fridge. My internet is junk right now, yeah. Bryn! Stop! No! Relax! I'm trying to do the sexy hair job. I'm not here to be a white knight. Nobody's forcing you to be a white knight. Don't worry. There's enough of those on the internet. We don't need them. Trust me. I just don't want to get freaking hair in my freaking meal. That would be really bad. Fanboy, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So I mixed this together so it looks like this pumpkin-y puree paste, basically. It smells pretty good. So we're going to add that in once we add our egg and our vanilla. So I got this here. You only need 1 egg, which I'm surprised. I would have thought it would have taken 2, but looks like baby food. It kind of does, doesn't it? I mean, I guess you could try to eat it like that. I probably wouldn't recommend it with egg in it. Oh, I was like, what the hell's that? Yeah, stupid ad. Never seen eggs like those? Brown eggs? Brown eggs are super common. I mean, I wouldn't say super common, but like, obviously at the grocery store they try to like push white eggs because people are like, oh, eggs are white, but like brown eggs just are the same. These ones are from like the farmer's market or whatever, so like they're directly like from the farm, I guess, versus like the grocery store. So maybe that's why. Stop it. I thought they were huge. Oh no, I have really tiny hands. No, like I have the smallest hands you'll ever see on the planet, so everything is like ridiculously large compared to my hands. So don't worry. I suppose, yeah, it looks like kind of big compared to my hands. But no, that's just my hands being retarded. That's fine. How much vanilla do I need? I'm looking for it here. Half a teaspoon. Okay. Okay. Actually, I think I've already told this story before about my small hands on stream. But when I was in high school, they had this like stupid competition in our homeroom classes of like who had the smallest hands. And basically the only reason they did that was because like they had to pick somebody from each homeroom class to do something like in front of the, like for the school or whatever. So of course I went in my homeroom class, whatever, and I went to like the front, whatever. And then like there's like a bunch of like 9th graders, and here I am in like grade 11, like way older than them. And I'm like, sup guys? And then like just for fun, they measured everybody's hands. I had the smallest hands in the whole school. Like it was kind of dumb, really. I was like, oops. I'm like almost a senior with the smallest hands. Like it's just ridiculous, but that's my life. My ring size is like not even like almost a 5. It's like 4.5. So it's pretty tiny. Finding gloves is like shite. Just saying. Kind of gives kids low self-esteem. I mean, you know, giving the others a boost, I guess, at my own expense. Alright, so we mixed it all in. It's all good to go. So we're going to mix our baby food with our dry stuff. Because I think we got everything, right? Pumpkin, milk, egg, vanilla. Yes! And then we'll put it in here. And mix it all up. And then we'll add in I have a secret ingredient in this. Some people may agree, some people may not. This is totally optional. You don't have to put it in. So don't freak out. Golden raisins. So this is like the secret kind of like thing we're gonna put in there. Raisins are pretty good. I like raisins. Some people hate raisins, and that's totally understandable. I get it. But they do actually help keep moisture in cupcakes and stuff, so they're actually kind of nice to have in, like, stuff. So I'm going to put these in here as, like, a secret, stealthy ingredient. So I would recommend it. Pretty good. Not a secret anymore. Shit. It's true. So we're going to mix this in. gonna be hard because it's not like really liquidy. It's like more like a paste. Not really. I don't know. Exposed. You heard it here first, boys. Leaks. You were looking for your leaks. There you go. You're freaking welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get as much as I can out of here. Let's see. This is the part I hate the most, is trying to like get stuff out of stuff. Like, it just takes so long. It's so annoying. Anytime you like work with any viscous material, it's just like molasses or shit. Like, just gets stuck everywhere, honey. Alright, that seems like a decent job. I think we did an okay job. It's alright. My stream keeps staggering. No, it's probably just my connection. My connection to my Wi-Fi is really, really shit. I don't know why. Like, I've tried to figure out, like, I've tried to use different devices. I've tried to do different things, but for some reason, like, I just can't stay connected to the Wi-Fi here. Like, and it's just my phone. Like, it makes no sense. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. If it does, just maybe refresh. But Twitch was acting kind of stupid yesterday, too. It went down for a while, so maybe that's also that. Who knows? Alright, so I'm just mixing this together as best as I can. So, if you don't try turning it off and turning it back on again, then maybe it's just the browser. Who knows? Or maybe it's your internet that's also shite. You did say that your internet was shite, didn't you? If I remember correctly. Snoots McCool, morning! What's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the Basic White Girl Fall Stream. Brought to you by Pumpkin Spice. Alright. I'm trying to, like, mix it fairly well here. Gotta put the grease to her! So this is kind of what it looks like right now. Kind of looks like just darker colored baby food, basically. So, it's getting there. La 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 la. Dog! Get out of here, little dog. Oh no, now the little dog's awake too. So we got two dogs. Hang on, I'll show you. We got double dog action now. The little one's awake. He's alive! Now we'll have two little trolls bugging me while I'm trying to cook. Lovely. Asher's just kind of like, he's not as annoying as Bryn. He just likes to like lie in the worst place like possible when I'm trying to do stuff. Like, for example, like what he's doing right now. Like, I'm trying to like work in the kitchen and he's like, I'm gonna lie in front of the freaking stove. It's like, no, get out. Like, he just does shit like that more than anything. So that's his version of being annoying. There we go. So this is pretty mixed up, so I'm going to add my raisins. Am I making my loud cookies? I mean, they are pretty obnoxious, so I would say so. Bryn, get down. Yeah, it's late. Come right over and come get them. If you like pumpkin spice, boy, you're in for a treat. So, it says half a cup, so I'm just using a quarter cup right now. My other cups are dirty. Boop. So we're gonna mix this up, kind of get the raisins all in there. You can add a little bit more if you really wanted to, but I think we want to use them sparingly. We don't want to be like completely raisined out because that's just too much. Putting loud in cookies means something else, I think. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing about that stuff. Not October 20th, guys. I don't know about that stuff yet. Although on October 20th, we're all going to know everything about everything. We're going to need whatever you're making. Sure, you guys can all just come over and have some stuff. Someone's got a free drink from Starbucks once in my life? Really? How'd you get a free one? Has to happen. Yeah, fan meetup at Turtle's house. I'll just make food and everybody will eat it. It'll be great. I actually like hosting. I actually really do like cooking food and like having people over. I don't usually eat a lot because obviously I'm busy. And also too, like, it sucks when I cook like stuff like this because I don't eat it all. Like I rarely actually eat sweets, so like I never really eat it. I just usually bring it to work, bring it to my parents, and I let them all eat it all. So you guys can come eat my food. It's great. It's fine. I don't mind it. Uh-oh, it's falling. We're falling down. So feel free to come eat all of my food. I'm okay with that. So before I put it into the pans, I'm gonna make kind of like a little topping. What happens is, this recipe in particular for the cupcakes, it has like a little like sugary like overcoat that you put on top of it, so that when it actually cooks, it kind of like gets a little like, not crunchy, but it adds a little like layer to the top of the cupcake itself. So I'm gonna make that right now. It's very, very easy. It's just sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg basically. It's super simple. You just kind of like sprinkle it over it. So I'm gonna need a bowl. Now that we're talking about loud cookies. Very simple. Very simple. Everything is simple. I don't try to take recipes that are too extremely complicated because I'm not very smart. Where the hell? Okay, just 1 second here. No. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of sugar. What's up, Bryn? You want to go outside? Hang on. Do you think she wants to go out, guys? Brittany! You want to go outside? Yeah? Okay. Put you out. Goodbye, Bryn. Sorry. Gotta go put the doggy out. Be nice to her. Okay, so. Can you put toast in the toaster with a needle recipe? You know what's up. I do like to live dangerously. Alright, so 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and then a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So, I don't know quite where I put my teaspoons. So, haha. So 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Usually put bread in the toaster. Oh shit. He's on to you. Seems like a lot of cinnamon. It's gonna be like, bleh. Gonna be like gross. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I should have used the recipe. Shit. Allrecipes.com. How do I cook bread? Use all the nutmeg, get high. As much fun as that would probably be, I have shit. Oh, Asher, did you pee on the blanket? I see a pee over there. It's on the blanket. That's definitely you. God damn it. Use all the nutmeg, get high. Yeah, like I said, like, I totally probably wouldn't mind doing it. However, I got shit to do later. I can't be fucking useless. I got stuff to do. What sorcery is this? The best kind? The tastiest kind? Sorry, this is unrelated to the recipe. I'm just getting water. Haha, work to do. What do you mean? I totally work sometimes. What you talking about? I totally do stuff. Alright, so I'm just kind of mixing my my sugar mixture here. I feel like it needs more sugar. I'm gonna put more sugar in it. More! I think I maybe put 1, not 2. I don't know. There, that looks more legit. Okay. That looks a little bit better. Oh, Josh, what's going on? What's on the menu? As the title suggests, we are making pumpkin spice cupcakes today with a cream cheese icing. Although the cream cheese icing is going to be pretty mediocre because I don't have enough powdered sugar. But it's okay. We'll make do. Just put a little bit. Pumpkin spice, LOL. I'm telling you, I've unleashed my inner white girl. So we have our like little topping here. So we're gonna sprinkle that on there once we're done. Will that do magic? Well, you're about to find out. It'll be magical for your taste buds. So, okay. So we'll have this here for a moment. Push this aside. Oh! Almost lost my muffin things. Alright, let's see if I can flip you guys over here. There. Food! Weissenberg, I thought of all people, you'd be the most excited about this. Come on now. I had pumpkin spice cookie cake once. It was good. It is pretty good. Like, people make fun of pumpkin spice shit, but it's actually pretty good. So, like, you know, don't knock it till you try it. Although, putting these leaves everywhere was probably a bad idea. It's getting in the way. Okay, so we got our things. We have our batter, which looks, again, like baby food. But I swear, it'll be good. It'll be good later. So we want to film, like, kind of halfway. I'm excited. I just didn't know you were doing a cooking stream. I kind of, like, decided, like, yesterday that I was going to do it while I was at the grocery store. So, sorry. I know it was a little bit short notice. I apologize. It was a little on the fly. I had a little bit of free time today, so I was like, fuck it, let's do it. I need all the pumpkin spice stuff. It's freaking delicious, man. Like, I don't care if people label me as, like, you know, a basic white girl. It's freaking good. I forgive you this time. I would hope so, because, I mean, you know, I know you're a fan. I know you're a big, big fan. Yeah, exactly. As soon as McCool knows, he's up. He knows what's up. So I'm just kind of putting this in here. As you can see, it's hard to see because the stupid big giant bowl's in the way. But I'm trying to basically just put them in the cupcake papers. The basic white girl thing is different here. Oh yeah, like what would be the let me hear it. Like, what would be the equivalent of, like, the basic white girl thing for, like, your place, like where you're from? I mean, mind you, if you have basic white girls, that is. If not, then what's, like, the basic, like, you know, whatever ethnicity you are thing that you have? What the hell's a basic white girl? Basic white girl is just kind of like a meme more than anything. Yeah, it's kind of just, like, making fun of, like, girls who are, like, super, like preppy and into, like, all the same, like, kind of things like that. Yeah. Basically not me. Is essentially it. Like, you're very kind of, like, typical young hipstery girl, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense enough. Stop it. There we go. Stop fitting turtle fashion news from about 3 years ago. Come on now. You laugh, but people still wear that shit here. Like, European fashion and NA fashion is very, very different. Is that Link on top of the fridge? Yes, it is. He's up there so the dogs don't eat him. Rain. You coming? Come on. No? Okay, bye. look like she wanted to come in there, but... Oh, yeah, now she comes to the door. You troll. Come on, baby. But, yeah, like, NA fashion is, like, years behind, like, European fashion, so, like, anything you might see, like, as tacky or stupid, we definitely still do. Like, guaranteed. Bryn, get down. Stop. Above the ankle jeans, some white sneakers, random t-shirt. Yeah, that's starting to become the thing here. If you go in big cities, you see that a lot here. It's like the kind of like sporty look, but not really. Although like, what is making a comeback is like super like 70s fashion. I don't know if you've ever like seen like any of like the stores and stuff like that sell like decent fashion stuff. Like it's all like 70s looking shit now. You're a white girl, I guess. But it's not necessarily, like, it doesn't have to be necessarily white girl, it's just that, like, it's labeled as white girl because it's predominantly done by, like, university student, like, you know, middle-class white girls. Bell pants. Yeah, exactly. The 70s are coming back, man. Should have kept all my shit from, like, high school. It'd be in now. Because, like, I keep looking at, like, because, like, I'll, like, online browse. I never usually shop a lot because I don't have money to. But, like, I online browse and, like, a lot of the styles and fashions are, like, super, like, 70s looking. I'm just like, it's back. It's, like, all, like, flare tops and, like, bottoms with, like, crop tops or, like, all that crap. It's just really weird. Old goldfish plateau shoes. Oh, damn. I hope those make a comeback. It'd be great. To be fair, I was never super stylish, so I guess I'm a little bit of an exception. I was never the most fashion-forward individual. La, 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 la. Sorry, I'm just trying to fill this in. Fill it in. That looks fine. Spandex type, you mean like yoga pants? Like those things? Oh yeah, yoga pants are still huge. Everybody likes yoga pants, obviously. Everyone. Okay, so I have all my things kind of light out. I'm gonna put my little topping here, my little sugary sprinkly stuff. I'm just gonna like kind of try not to, like, put it in clumps. Yoga pants trim when. Oh, God. The memes! Super destroyed jeans. Yeah, those are kind of silly. You are right. I do own, like, yoga pants. Like, I mean, to be fair, I used to be an athlete, so I kind of used to do it unironically, but, I mean, now I would probably be doing it ironically. Because I don't really do sports anymore. Yoga pants trim. Yeah, I'm sure that would go over super well. Definitely would not get banned from Twitch at all. Not to mention, I'm sure, like, the Gwent community would totally, you know, respect me after that. I mean, if you keep clothes on, it's fine. The girl in my class that basically wear jean shorts because her pants are basically gone. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I don't, like, I have pants and have, like, little, like, distressed, like, parts in it, but not, like, that bad. Are there enough cupcakes for the chat? I don't know, how many of you are there? Like, 20 or so? I mean, you guys can fight for the death, right? The booby streamers, and they don't get banned. Some do. Some get, like, shit on. Depends on how bad they are. They've definitely cracked down on them because they're definitely not as bad as they used to be, but they're still, like, there, obviously. People like that shit. They get views, right? So it's hard to, like, outright ban them. Twitch likes people to view it. Alright, so I'm finished this, so I'm just going to pop it in the oven here. I have the oven on at 400 degrees. I'm going to be cooking it for 20 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. Just give me one moment, please. Put them in my trusty oven mitts. I burnt the crap out of myself last week, so I'm learning my lesson. Alright, don't move, Asher. I'm just setting a timer. Just give me a second. There we go. Alright. Loud ASMR stream. Yeah, I would be doing like the opposite of an ASMR stream. I don't know what that would be, but that would be like my stream. Not ASMR, it's loud. But that would be my kindness stream, I think. Hi, Winnie. How you doing? Are you saying hi to the stream? Are you saying hi to the stream, Ring Ring? Hey, look. What are you doing? Oh, the little one kind of wants to get up here too, but he's not tall enough. Hi, Yashi. There you can see the second nose. Hello. Hi. What are you guys doing? Are you guys saying hi to the stream? Oh, you guys are so cute. Alright, come here for a second. I'll give you guys a treat because you guys are good. Sit. Nom nom nom. Doggo stream intensified. I should just have a doggo stream, really. Like, just put my cameras on my doggos and just have them stream for me. It would probably work really well. Bryn is still cuter? I don't know, chat. Let's have a vote here. Who do you think's cuter? Do you think Asher's cuter or do you think Bryn's cuter? Hang on. Let's see if they both come here. Come here, puppies. Oh, God. Hi, bud. Asher the floof or Bryn. So, I don't know. Who do you guys think is cuter? What? Whoa! Bryn knocking out my friggin' phone here. Oh. Done. Stop. Okay. Sorry, I posted that by accident. Bryn knocked my hand. Well, she jumped, but so that's the two puppies. So choose wisely. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bryn? Bryn's like trying to suck up because she's like, "Would you feed me?" Yeah, and then there's Asher. Oop. Oh God, don't start that now. But yeah, so that's up to you guys. Which ones do you think are cuter? ASMR actually helped you with my insomnia? Really? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, with ASMR, it's kind of like a weird line between actual ASMR and just like women looking attractive on a stream and like posing as ASMR. It's like really weird. Like, I always thought the ASMR stuff was kind of, like, bizarre just for that. Like, I have nothing against ASMR per se. It's just, like, the whole, like, culture of ASMR is just kind of weird. Like, it's a weird thing to go on. Like, if you ever, like, looked at the streams, they're very bizarre. Like, I don't know. Everybody, come here. Come here, Ashi. Oh, there's Brain. But, yeah, so I don't know. I always thought it was kind of, like, weird, but that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm a little biased, but... Come here, buddy. Asher, you're, like, flopping around. Come here. Come here, you big boy. Come here, big boy. But, yeah, so, I mean... I guess you could argue that with anything, like, on Twitch. Like, technically there's some stuff that's, like... For example, like, the body paint stuff, same shit. Or, like, the cooking stuff, like... You could argue that it's just an excuse to, like, get certain people in front of the camera, but I don't know. I do it as a side thing, so it's not really, like, my main kind of streaming thing, so therefore I don't think it's, like, necessarily the same. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe up to you guys to, like, you know, see which one's better, but... Hi, buddy. Hi, little Asher. What are you doing? I'll just make like silly puppy things in the meantime while we're waiting. It shouldn't take too long. I do have to make an icing here very shortly. I'm just kind of screwing around and wasting time and kind of answering any questions you guys might have. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. Usually, like, whenever, like, there's cooking time like this, I usually kind of sit down and answer questions and, like, update you guys on, like, life shit and whatever, like. But last time we had a stream, I did a pretty decent job of doing that update, basically, kind of, like, with life stuff. I've been trying to get into more of the YouTube stuff. Okay, go. Get out of here. I've been trying to get a little bit more into the YouTube stuff, so, I did post that puppy video, on my YouTube. Oh, sorry. There's that, and then I'm also working on another video as well. I haven't actually gotten it quite together yet. I'm still working on it. I'm still getting used to, like, the whole editing and stuff like that. I'm not an editor. I don't know anything about that stuff, so it's basically trying to learn from scratch, so bear with me. But that's what I'm kind of trying to work on in the background in the meantime. Also, too, this week we celebrated our first year on Twitch. Our year anniversary. It was like September 11th or something like that, I think. I have to check, but basically, yeah, a couple days ago we basically celebrated our first year anniversary on Twitch. So it's been 1 whole year since I started streaming. Mind you, it hasn't been like super full-time streaming, but like it's been a year since our first like always turtle stream. So pretty exciting stuff. It's actually really, really fun to, like, you know, like, look back at the last year and, like, what happened, and, like, you know, many of you guys, like, I hang out and I talk to all the time on the Discord and stuff like that, and been to Wild Hunt, like, you know, like, stuff like that, and, the channel has grown, you know, more than I thought it ever would in a year, so, like, it's pretty surreal to think about it, you know? Discord, if you go down to the page down below, there should be a link to the Discord. If it doesn't work, Oddjots, if you don't mind linking it again. Sometimes the link breaks, so sometimes he has to, like, redo it. But, yeah, it should be. If it's not working, then, please, Oddjots, fix it. You're my hero. But yeah, so that's a really fun time. You know, there's the Instagram stuff, the Twitter stuff, the YouTubes. Like I said, I'm trying to get into a little bit more of the YouTubes. Trying to get back into the streams. I did kind of take a little bit of a hiatus this summer, because life, and mostly because of puppies. But we're back. I'm kind of streaming 3 times a week right now, ish 4, depending on with D&D, because I do play a bit of D&D. Besides streaming, do I have another job? I don't. Streaming is not my job at all. Streaming is just a side thing. I work a full-time job. I work 10-hour days, 4 days a week. So I, you know, definitely don't do this for a living. It's just, like I said, it's a side thing. So that's why it's a little bit hard for me to be consistent and to be, like, you know, always up to date with you guys, but I try my best. I do work shift work, so I can't be 100% stable all the time. But I'm, you know, I try. Shady Landshark, he's here! You almost missed it. I would have been so mad had you missed the stream. So, good thing you're here, my friend, because there would have been a riot. But yes. 3 months following. That's exciting. Yay. We should make like a follow counter thing, like tells you how many months you're following. I actually want to do like sub badges too. I've been like thinking about like getting sub badges together too. I want to make like a Bryn one, so I might do that, and then I might work on the other 2 for now. I kind of want to see what I can do, because I haven't really just gotten around to it yet, but I think I'm supposed to be a sub. Yes, you are. I can't do it on my phone, so I'll have to do it when I get to my computer. I'm sorry. Like I said, just craziness. Haven't gotten around to it. I'll get there. I promise. But yeah, I think that's kind of the most important, like, channel things, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think. With homecoming around the corner kind of deal, I'm trying to, like, get back into Gwent and get that stuff going. But also trying to be a little bit, you know, varied. Hence why, you know, the cooking stream today, and then I'll be posting it again on YouTube like I normally do afterwards. So yeah, that's a thing. Yep. That's always Turtle's life, in a nutshell. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other stuff that we're supposed to, like, I could talk about. Because everything else is pretty much the same. Like, you know, I work, I take care of dogs, I try to stream, but it's a little wonky right now, so I'm doing my best. I'm doing the best that I can. Hey, buddy. Oh, you sleeping? But, yes, so, follow sub badges. I think that's it. I don't know. Never made any sub badges. I have, like, I have a Britain face one from Oddjots. So I think I'm gonna make the Britain face one of my sub badges, and then I might make like Asher's face and Millie's face like also sub badges. So like 1 year, like 1 month would be like one badge, and then you kind of move up the row of animals, I guess. So that's kind of my idea. I don't know. I don't really have any other ideas for sub badges right now. My other idea was to do like shells, like turtle shells, like where like you have like almost like the Mario one. So you start a green shell, you go to like red shell, and then you start a blue shell. I kind of wanted to do that, but I also don't want to be too like copyright, so I gotta be careful. So, but yeah, so I kind of want to. I'm exploring the avenue of sub badges. I just haven't really gotten around. Like I literally just haven't had time to do it, and I'm no Photoshop master, and for me to like sit there and learn how to Photoshop would also be like a thing in itself, so I just really haven't gotten around to sitting to do it. So one day I will, but not right now. Working on it. I saw there was a question that's like, what else do you do besides streaming? I work at a casino full time, so I work there, which means shift work because casinos are open all the time, which is great, kind of. So yeah, that's what I do as an actual job besides this stuff. The casino life, OP. But that's what I do. And Dave Rodriguez, you're willing to help. Thank you. I would appreciate it. So I'll chit chat. I'll get in contact, but I'll chit chat with you after. So we'll see what we can do. You did make the amazing turtle emote, so I have total faith that you'd be the man for the job for sure. But yeah, and then like I said, in the meantime, I'll be working on the YouTubes as well, so we'll see how far we can get with that, at least in the meantime. I have another video planned, I just haven't done it yet. Working on it. Show the intro. I can't, I'm on my phone. I can't do it. I'm on mobile, so I can barely even just like stream. So, useless. Oh, wow. Wrecked. Ugh, feels bad. God, hurts my feelings. If I had feelings, oh boy, they'd be hurt. But, yeah. What's the timer on that thing? Hang on just 1 second here. 8 minutes. Okay. So we can actually make the frosting now. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to work really well, because I don't have a lot of icing sugar. I updated the pupper command to doggo. That's true, I need an updated picture of Bryn. Okay, I'll do that. I'll give you an Oddjots after this. Remind me. I'll give you an updated picture of Bryn, and we can feeks. What are we making? Haven't you seen the title, Shady Land Shark? We're making pumpkin spice cupcakes. Excuse me. Like, I can't even right now. I can't read. You actually have an Australian Shepherd mix? Dig! The family of Aussie mixes. That's awesome. Maybe pics for the emote work. Maybe. Like I said, I can give you some good ones. I think the better ones. I got a really good picture of Bryn actually yesterday when I was at the dog park. So I'll give you 2 new pictures because I feel like Asher deserves a nice picture, and we can even make a Millie one. Because I think there is a Millie emote, but we don't use it as often. Such a white girl. Yeah, I know. I've unleashed my inner white girl. I'm sorry. It's like I saw a leaf fall outside. It was all over. But, you know, I can't help it. Like I said, I was going to troll Pumpkin and put his name instead of actual, like, Pumpkin, but I decided not to because he wouldn't see it anyway. 1 leaf, yeah. I saw this picture, I think it was on Instagram yesterday, where it's like, you know, like, white girls be seeing, like, 1 leaf fall on the ground, and it's like, you know, it's like something about shoving a pumpkin in my ass. It's time for like spooky times, or I don't know. It's really ridiculous, but it's basically representative of being like, oh, it's like, you know, 1 leaf changed color. It's time for fall. It's like unleashing like the friggin', you know, the Kraken, basically the fall Kraken. But yeah, pretty much what it is in my house now. It's actually kind of cooling down now. It's becoming pretty cold at night, so it actually does feel fall-like. So I have an excuse, I guess. And leaves are changing color now, which, you know, is cray. I don't want winter. I really don't. I hate winter, guys. I don't like winter. I don't like shoveling. Well, actually, that's not true. I don't mind shoveling. I don't like shoveling before I have to go to work or after I go to work, which is a lot. And I just don't like dealing with like 6 feet of snow all the time. It's a pain in the ass. When shops and IRL talk. Oh, please. Oh, please. Like, you're really concerned about that. Digging out the car. Exactly, right? Like, it's a pain in the ass. It's really like it's the worst. And here, oops, all right. Here where I live, we have like a billion freaking inches of snow, so it sucks. Or centimeters of snow. Move to Texas, it never snows. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll just hop on the next plane and I'll just get right to Texas and we'll hang out. All right, so we're gonna make our icing because I should probably do it now. Icing, butter, 1/4 cup of butter, some cream cheese, some powdered sugar, and vanilla. I don't think I have enough powdered sugar, to be completely honest. So I'm gonna have to use like a little bit of real sugar. Who do I live with besides pups? Just me. Just Ma. It's just me. I live by myself. My mom stops by a lot because, you know, I'm not always here. She stops around at night when I'm working to, like, play with them and let them out and shit. But, no, it's just me. I live by my lonesome. I mean, I have people that come in and out all the time. I have a lot of friends who like to stop in here because they can, you know, chill and hang out and whatever. But I live by myself in this house. Okay, so we get the butter. I think this is a 1/4 cup, right? Pretty darn close. Oh yeah, it's close. It's fine. Feels lonely, man. It's not bad. I mean, like, I have the dogs. I have the dogs who entertain me all the time, and then, like, also, I think I'll use this. I have the dogs to keep me entertained. I work a lot, so I'm very rarely, like, home all the time anyway. Plus, like, I stream and I hang out with you guys, just like Shady said, so, I mean, that's okay. I hang out a lot with, like, the Gwent peeps as well. Like, I'm pretty close with some of the Gwent peeps, and we chit-chat and stuff, too, so I'm never, like, alone, really. Like I said, my mom pops by here all the damn time. Like, it's like her second job, basically. So, yeah, it's not so bad. Maybe one day I'll do, like, a house tour. Ooh. Not that I'll make it a video. I won't make it necessarily a stream, but, like, I'll do, like, a house tour, maybe, video, because people like those things for some reason. The turtle mansion. You guys gonna experience that? Bev stream? I've been meaning to do Bev stream. I want to do a Bev stream. I'm off for 4 days. Wednesday. Wait a minute. Wednesday. Let's see here. What day is it? I'm off for 4 days coming up here soon. I can't remember exactly which day they are. Basically, I'm off for 4 days, so maybe that one of those days can be a Bev stream. Or I'll come telling some shitty stories for 20 minutes. I'm watching Turtle make food, dude! That's what you should have said. Just been like, dude, I'm fucking busy. Call back later. Cribs Gwent streamers, yeah. Basically, pretty much. But, yeah, I definitely eventually might want to do one, you know, if that's what people want to see, I guess. Like, I just like to make stupid content, and that would be a reason for me to talk and make stupid content, so, big fan. Again, up to you guys. If you're like, ew, I don't want to see Turtle's house, gross, then I won't do it. For me, it would be easy chores. And I love to talk loudly. No! That's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like to talk loudly at all. I think you're crazy. I don't know how much of this... See, this is where it gets fucking stupid, because here it tells me that I'm supposed to put, like a certain amount of cream cheese, but I don't know how much, because it just was like cream cheese. It's like, okay, cool, thanks. I've seen the Wild Hunt videos, I know all. No. I'm not loud. Never. I was pretty obnoxious at the Wild Hunt 1 videos, though. The Wild Hunt 1. To be fair, I was also wearing a Yennefer costume, so I was kind of like, I had no choice but to be like, kind of obnoxious. I like walked in and people were like, what the fuck? Who is this girl and why is she crazy? Oh, you think she's that determined? You haven't seen her in her early D&D sections? I don't know what you're talking about. Hang on, I have to take shit out of the oven. Yeah, I know, okay? Relax. Oh, ow. They look kind of good, I think. Hang on. I need to inspect. Oh yeah, they're fine. They look good. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. I was trying to take them out of the oven without killing myself. She's always in Yen cosplay. For now, I'm gonna change my hair so I won't look like Yen very much longer. So enjoy it while it lasts. I have to order like a wig, like a Yennefer wig, so that I can just be Yennefer all the time without having to worry about it. But Triss, please. I actually thought about doing a Triss cosplay as well. Like I've been actually looking into it. It's just literally a money thing. Once I get money, I'll do it. But I don't have money right now. Cut or color change? Mostly just color change. The cut is going to be pretty much the same. I like my long hair, so I'm going to keep it. Time to get your pitchforks out. Yeah, it's more of a half color change. Basically, oh, text messages, woo. Basically what happens is like the top part's still going to be dark brown, and then the bottom part's going to be like red-ish. It's going to be more of a burgundy, like a deep red. Like not really red, more of a burgundy. Yeah, sorry, that's my freaking phone going off. Freaking stupid text messages. So that's basically what's gonna happen. Because my hair, although it might look dark right now, it's actually really light. Like it's pretty light brown right now because of like the sun. So that's I kind of want to get it changed, and I feel like, you know, it's pretty fall-like to put some burgundy, so I was like, yeah, why not, YOLO. Every once in a while, like, I kind of get bored, and I just want to, like, change my hair. I do not approve. What do you mean you don't approve? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Okay, so we need a little bit of vanilla. A splash. I approve. I mean, not everybody's going to approve. I mean, I'm still going to have long-ass hair. It's just going to be different colors. La 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 la. I'm just going to put this all in. Fuck it. Let's go. I ain't scared. Is that countdown actually, like, legit? Holy shit. A month. I would like it all red. I've done all red before, actually. I'd have to find a picture of it, but I've done all red, like, and I'm not talking about, like, hang on. I'll try to find, like, the color. Like, I don't know if it's visible, but, like this leaf, Like, that's how red my hair was. Like, imagine my whole head like this color. Like, that was my hair color. At one point in life. But that's been a while now. Oh my god, that's tough. Do it again. It's way too much work. I'm sorry. It's so expensive. It's way too much work. Every time you shower, it looks like a fucking murder scene. It's just ridiculous. Would have worked for Triss hairstyle, yeah. It would have definitely worked for Triss hairstyle at the time. This was a while ago, though, like I said. Like 4 or 5 years ago now. Dark brown isn't... No, it's not my natural hair color, actually. It's blonde. It's all a lie! It's hard to see, but some of it's, like, starting to come out a little bit, but I keep using, like, really... I keep using shampoo that makes it darker, basically, so it's not coming out as blonde as it should. Am I doing a cyberpunk cosplay? I would love to do a cyberpunk cosplay. Freaking, like, Judge Dredd cyberpunk kind of thing, like, is super up my alley. I love that stuff, so I would love to do a cosplay. The problem is I don't know what exactly I would do. It would be kind of tricky, but it would be really cool. Actually, keeping my half red hair would actually probably fit really well. Might be an illusion. But I sure as hell like it. I mean, I like darker. I prefer darker over blonder for some reason. When I was younger, like, I think it's like a age thing maybe, because like when I was younger, like when I was growing up, like I tried to like, you know, put in highlights, make it as blonde as possible. Like I went through that phase where like blonde hair was the thing, like everybody wanted blonde hair kind of deal, and like I went through that. Like all my graduating pictures have like blonde hair and shit, and but then like as I got older, I was kind of like, like, and what happened too is like I dyed my hair red, and it's hard to like go back to blonde after red without bleaching your hair, right? Because you basically got to ruin your hair. So instead of putting it back blonde, I just dyed it brown, because you could just put it over the red and it'd be fine. So that's kind of how I started with my hair being brown, and then I just kept it. Because it's a lot less work, because my hair isn't like super like light anymore, and it's super like low-key maintenance, and it's just, it looks, I kind of like it. I don't know, I prefer darker hair now. People tell me that I should try black, but I don't know, I think that's a little bit too dark. I think dark brown's nice. I don't want to look like a vampire, even though I already do. That's why being guys easier. I mean, guys can dye their hair color if they want. It's more of a choice, really. Like, I could stay with my natural hair color, it'd be fine. But it's all pure choice. But it's like I said, it's personal preference at the end of the day. So this thing isn't as sweet as I'd like it to be. I'm just gonna add a tad sugar, because I don't have enough icing sugar. So I'm just gonna add a tad baby sugar to make it a little sweeter. There. Like just as a substitute. But a lot of guys dye their hair. A lot of guys dye their hair so they're not gray. That's usually typically why they dye their hair. But that's typically what people do. Yeah. See, I can get away with brown hair because people think it's mine natural. Roo. Age dyed my hair, yeah. Actually, I've gotten super lucky because my mom, she started getting grays at like her mid, early 20s. And so, I was paranoid forever because, I thought I was going to start getting grays, in my mid-20s. But so far, I'm good. So far, I haven't had any grays. My dad only started getting grays when he was, 55, 60. He's I think he's, 57 now. He's still just starting to get gray hair. So, I mean, hopefully I inherited those genetics. There's nothing wrong with a little gray. It's just... And then you gotta, do something about it. If you want to keep your color. yeah, for guys it's less so color and more so the fact that they lose their hair entirely. Okay, so, it's hard to see, but I made my little icing here. So there's not a lot of it. I don't intend on putting a lot on the cupcakes, per my Siri cosplay. I do have a Siri wig, or a blonde wig, or a white wig, or whatever. I wore it in the one time, but yeah, that would be a lot of work making it that gray. But yeah, that's the thing. Most guys are worried about the balding thing, not the color thing. From my experience, anyway. Any guy that you like are like, oh, is your hair thinning? It's like, holy shit, like, you fucking just, like, shattered the world, basically. But, yeah. that typically tends to be a problem. Okay, so, I can't really put on, the icing yet, because the cupcakes are still a little too warm. Oh, let's see here. This is not what their intended use is, but I'm going to use it. So I'm just going to make a cooling rack. This is actually supposed to be for my dehydrator, but I'm going to use it as a cooling rack because it works pretty good for that. Here. Bring you guys along for the ride. If you tell your brother that, you're just going to break his heart. Yeah, don't tell a guy they're thinning. It just doesn't go well. They're not very shapely. They kind of look stupid, but that's fine. I'm for substance, not style. I leave my style for my Gwent games. Truth hurts. Now I'm hungry, your fault. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Like I said, feel free to come get some. I'd FedEx you some, but it probably wouldn't end very well. There. So, put those to cool. The only thing I hate about cooking is like the freaking ginormous mess. I just might. So we're gonna let those cool for a little while. They like I said, they're not very sightly, but they smell really good. So that's a bonus. So yeah, so basically after they cool down a little bit, we'll add on our kind of like whipped icing, I guess, if you want to call it. What, Bryn? Look at that look. Look at her. She's giving the freaking death stare right now. Good God. But anyway, so yeah, so after that, we'll just add it onto it. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge for now so it doesn't like melt. But so that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the pumpkin spice cupcakes. As you saw, not a very complicated recipe to make. Asher, you're in front of the fridge, buddy. Not a very complicated recipe to make. It's pretty simple. It does require a couple of ingredients that are a little out of the ordinary, like the pumpkin puree and the like raisins. Raisins again are optional. And don't forget the condensed milk, which I forgot. So all that, mix it together, you make your cupcakes, and it looks fantastic. But yeah, so, hi dogs. So for directions, look for Atlantis, basically. So yeah, so if you guys, hopefully you guys will have enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll link the recipe in the video once I put it on YouTube. It'll probably take me a couple hours, but I'll get that done for you guys. So if you guys want to make it yourselves, then it'll be available. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Text messages, stop. People are just like, hey, I see you're streaming. It's like, yeah, stop interrupting. But, hi, Wing. Hi, Winnie. But, I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe today. Look at Bryn, just being so I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe today. I had a lot of fun making it. I usually do like, I like these cooking streams. They're a lot of fun. And I like making really seasonal themed things. Like it's a lot of, it makes it a little bit different. It makes it a little bit more special because, you know, it's the season for whatever you're making. Hopefully I'll make a couple more things because fall is a really good season for making all sorts of fun stuff. Like, you got like pies and soups and, you know, stews and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll make a couple more if you guys want to see that. Hopefully you guys do. Hopefully you guys like it because then I'll keep making them. I do want to make like an apple pie. I do want to make like kind of like maybe like a butternut squash soup or something like that, or like need meat for homecoming. Roasted potatoes and a pile of leaves. There you go. So you know. So hopefully I'll be able to make more stuff like that. And you guys will hopefully hang out and come see me. Do you like it? I freaking love it and you know it. That's good. I'm glad. At least some of you do anyway. And like I said, I always put it up on YouTube, so if you guys always miss it, you'll know where to find it. But yeah, without further ado, look at this little cute thing. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I shall see you hopefully on the next stream. I'm night shifts on Monday and Tuesday, so I'll probably get my next stream in either Monday or Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully on one of those days. Hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy the fall weather, my friends, and I'll just hang out with my sleepy little duo here. In the meantime, okay, bye!